What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and another Hero Spotlight. Today we're going to take a look at the Huntress and the Poison Dart Tower. Let's hop right on in. First off, going to go ahead and get rid of my pet, and we're going to be looking at the Poison Dart Tower using an orb, a medallion, and a relic. Now, just for the sake of maximizing the single target DPS, I am not using explosive poison. However, I do use explosive poison all the time when I'm playing. Basically, if you want the tower to be focused more on burning down bosses, you're going to go a little bit higher damage if you used the enhanced poison instead of explosive poison. So that's what we're going to be doing here today. And I've been using a lot of auras lately, and that's handled my AoE needs. So the poison rate has been nice to add on to the top of it. Now, it's important to note too that stacking up defense rate and poison rate in this situation does not hit the minimum speed quite yet. So let's start off and take a look at the orb. Now, we are going to be using defense rate, enhanced poison, and power transfer. Let's check it out. Get it queued up here for a little 30-second run, and we should see some pretty darn big numbers as the Poison Dart Tower is just an absolute machine right now, without a question. Man, that's just incredible. It's just got so many hits. When you look at, let me sell this thing real quick when we get to 30 seconds and get a good judge. A good 30-second spot check on how much it's doing, and it looks like it's going to probably come in over 400,000 DPS, which is just insane. Let's take a peek. Oh, something glitched out a little bit with it there. It came in at 390,000. It's still a lot, obviously, right in the ballpark there. Anyway, now the thing I wanted to point out here is we see the attack rate every 0.63 seconds. That is how often it fires its darts. The poison rate down all the way at the bottom, 0.19 seconds, is how often the poison actually ticks once it gets onto the bad. Now, the crit damage on the Poison Dart Tower has a chance to proc off of the regular attacks plus the poison damage as well. So you get just a ridiculous opportunities to crit every single second using the defense in any of the builds that I'm going to be showing here today. Now let's go ahead and take that orb off. And let's go with a medallion. And we're going to use power transfer, enhanced poison, and defense rate. And then once again, see what kind of damage we can get going over a 30-second run here. Now, now you see it's attacking quite a bit slower, only 0.85 seconds. However, you do see that the poison rate is still, 0.26 seconds, almost 4 times every second. Crazy. It's pretty exciting the way things are set up in 19.5, where using the proper shards, you can pretty much use any defense you want to use and get solid results with it. Of course, you don't have to do 16 million damage per second. You have to be able to complete the maps. And without a doubt, you can use the Poison Dart Tower and complete the maps. You see here with the Medallion, we're 447,000 damage per second. Very, very nice. You can complete the maps using any of these relics. Now let's go ahead and head on over to the mark. For the mark, we are going to shard it up with defense rate, enhanced poison. Now with the mark, of course, we're going to get a greater benefit off of using the defense critical damage than we will using power transfer. So I'm going to use that instead. And let's see what the mark will do over 30 seconds. Once again, we got the slower attack speed, the same as the Medallion, 0.26 seconds, and then 0.85 seconds on the attack rate. And you see the DPS number so far is actually really comparable to the others. So depends on what you want to see. Do you want to see, you know, the fast firing with the orb? It's really up to you. As let's see where it ends up after 30 seconds. Still just ripping it off. And of course, there we are right there in the same ballpark, 422,000 damage per second. So like I said, you can really use any of these. One of the big benefits right now is upgrading as well. So of course, once you get it upgraded, that crit damage keeps stacking up. And like on with the mark, where you're going real heavy into the crit, you start to see some big numbers, because we've got a chance to crit for 216,000, what, 5 times a second essentially. We get that opportunity to crit, and you see here at tier 5, it's pretty easily over the million mark. Will be the same using the other medallions as well. So that is how you want to shard up your poison dart towers. Now, like I said, I have been using a ton of AoE lately. If I'm putting down the poison dart tower and I want it to AoE a lane, then I usually get rid of enhanced poison and then throw in a little explosive poison. And then that handles my AoE needs as well. So that will do it for now. Thank you for watching. Click that like button and please subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what hero you'd like to see spotlighted next. Now, of course, 19.5 was a very big update, so there's a really solid chance that all this information will change. Could be as soon as the next patch. We will see. See ya.